Hey there, my name is Rita Ricks and I want to welcome you to Spirit Mastermind. Today, we are going to delve into the fact that your thoughts are power. Your thoughts are power. But first, I want to ask you how you're doing. I want you to make sure that if you ever feel like you need to talk to somebody and just have them listen to you, or if you are in need of some advice or some recommendations, please contact me. That's why I'm here. That's why I continue to do this, particularly in this really stressful time. So all you have to do is contact me at speaktoyourspirit.com, speaktoyourspirit.com. Contact me and let's talk. I also want you to breathe. And there is a right way to breathe when you want to get rid of the stress. So right now I want you to close your eyes. And if in fact you're seated, put your feet flat on the floor. Put your hands on your thighs. If you are standing, just put your hands down to the side. I want you to relax your shoulders. And I want you to just move your head around, just move it around. And just allow yourself to just feel almost like a limp doll. And I want you to begin slowly inhaling through your nose. It's like taking a really deep breath that comes from way down. And you bring it up to where you can then exhale through your mouth. And as you're practicing this, you exhale just as slowly as you inhale. We're not rushing through this. This is to relax you. As you are inhaling, I want you to think about bringing in love and light. And just let it fill your body. Just see the light. All this is happening inside, not outside. So look at the light. It's like flowing through you, just like your blood. And I want you to exhale whatever stressors are trying to manage you, because you can do this. You can do this. You can get rid of those stressors. You can watch them leave your body. So continue to inhale slowly and inhale the light and love. And love is free. We're not thinking about any particular person, just the word love and what it brings to you, what it's supposed to bring to you, what it's supposed to mean to you. And exhale the stressors. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. So, let's talk about your thoughts. I want you to pay close attention, because actually, we're going to talk about the law of attraction. And the law of attraction, as described in Wikipedia, is the name given to the belief that like attracts like. And whether you focus on positive or negative thoughts, you are going to get what you focus on. The belief is based upon the idea that like energy attracts like energy. Wikipedia goes on to say, however, that there is no scientific basis to the law of attraction. However, I know for a fact that there was a time when I used to say, I am broke. And I stayed broke. But when I finally began to realize that I needed to be saying, I have abundance, there is so much abundance in my life. Financial, love, business, all of it. Then I began to receive the abundance. So I know that what I give out, I get back. One of my favorite books ever is entitled As a Man Thinketh, written by James Allen back in 1902. I have read it over and over, and interestingly enough, there are only 6 chapters. In it, Allen writes, and I quote, "Good thoughts and actions can never produce bad results. Bad thoughts and actions can never produce good results. I'm going to say that again. Good thoughts and actions can never produce bad results. Bad thoughts and actions can never produce good results. He also writes, and I quote, "When you dream lofty dreams, as you dream, so shall you become. The way you think and what you say create who you are." I truly believe that when we get back what we give, we attract what we focus on. Where is your focus? What do you think about constantly? What is the common thread in your thinking? Think about it. Just think about what it is you think about all the time. Think about what you watch on TV. If you're watching the news now, I can only imagine how upset you may be, regardless of your political party. So the more you watch it, the angrier you get, and the more upset you get. So pay attention to what's coming into your life. I may not be a farmer, but I know that if a farmer plants watermelon seeds, that's what will grow. And I also know that planting apple seeds will produce apples. It would be really silly of him, me, or anyone to expect something else will grow other than the picture that is on the seed envelope. Nourishing and caring for the seeds as they grow guarantee the harvest will look like the envelope picture because that's what was planted. I have to believe that if I nourish and care for my mind, feeding it uplifting, positive, relevant, encouraging, authentic information, then my thoughts are going to grow along that same path. I also believe that when you pour garbage in, you will get garbage out. And if you pour love in, then love is what you will experience. Our minds are complex, and so little is known about how the mind really works. But you know you, and you know your thoughts, and you know which ones bring good into your life and which ones do not. Thoughts are power, and you cannot afford to waste another minute allowing weeds to grow in your space. Proverbs 4:23 reads, "Be careful how you think. Your life is shaped by your thoughts." In other words, you create your reality. You are in control of your thoughts. So here's a little secret. You cannot blame anyone else for your situation because you make the choices for your life. And trust me when I say you always have choices. The choices are often tough and require that you spend time in your head in order to determine the best outcome. This is why journaling and silence are so important in your life. Journaling allows you to put your thoughts on paper and actually see them. And it is the silence that connects your thoughts with your being. When you properly nourish your mind, your body, and your spirit, they work in tandem to help you make the best possible decision. You must be consistent and current with your nourishment because yesterday's thoughts may not be what you need for today's decisions. I heard someone say one time that if the grass really does look greener on the other side, it's probably because you're not watering your side. Think about that. You got to water your grass in order for it to grow. So your assignment, until we meet again, is to 1, spend time examining how and what you typically think about and the impact that that thinking has had in your life. If you've been bitter about somebody else or if you've been angry, that's impacting your life. If you were felt like you needed something, that impacts your life because need comes from a space of lack. So think about spend time examining how and what you typically think about. If you want to grow, you will grow. If you want a business, you can have a business. If you want a partner, you can have a partner. You just have to be in the space to receive. The next thing I want you to do is to concentrate on what you want. And I want you to think about what you want rather than what you don't want. Find a book, a song, a sermon, a poem, a TV show, a magazine article, anything that will lift you higher. And ask yourself, where is your focus? What do you think about constantly? What is the common thread in your thinking? Again, when you say you want something, you then have to say it and let it go. And it will come. But if you're constantly thinking about it and mad because it's not here, you aren't allowing yourself to be open to receive it. It is going to come. But you have to be patient. And again, when you're upset that it's not here, that's from a place of need. That is lack. And you get more what? You get more lack. And then finally, who and what are you surrounded by? It is so important that you get with people of like mind that can encourage you and enjoy you for you. They're not asking anything from you. And I mean, it is symbiotic. You have a great relationship with men and women, with children, because you enjoy learning from others that are positive. Those people that are not positive, you got to get them out of your life. That includes family. I know, but it does. It includes family. So at the end of the day, be intentional. When you find yourself going over into the weeds, come back. And as you take out negative, replace it with positive. And at some point you will realize that that joy that is inside is really because you expect great things, because that's how you think. You think and expect good, and that's what you ultimately will always get. I am Rita, speaking to your spirit. Hey, thanks for joining us. I'm so glad you had a great time. Listen, I want us to stay in contact. So follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook, Speak to Your Spirit, subscribe to us on YouTube. Don't be selfish. Share all of our information with others. And we will see you again really soon. Thanks a lot.